Second place team in the poll is Maryville College. Head coach Shaun Hayes. He's entering his first season. Last year the Scots were 7-3 overall, 6-2 in the conference, tied for second place. 19 total starters return. Ladies and gentlemen, head coach Shaun Hayes.
I want to start with a few thank yous today. First of all, everyone here at Ferrum. It's been a great day. You have a beautiful campus. Really, all I've ever seen here is the football field, and as I've been able to walk around this campus, it's absolutely beautiful. So thank you for the work and the time that you guys have put in to let us be here today. I also like to thank Rita and Mike. I would like to speak for everyone in Maryville to say, it's an honor to be a part of this conference. I know our kids, we were independent when I played at Maryville for a long time, so I understand what people at Independence been through, and it's definitely a privilege to be a part of it. Also like to thank back home President Bogart and my athletic director Candace Schramm for believing in me, giving me a chance, and also our SIDs, which is here, Coach Edge and Chris. I appreciate you all being here, taking the time to travel with me. They do so much for our student athletes and the publicity that they get. We'll forever be in debt to you guys. And so I thank you for that. And finally, I'd like to thank my new and lovely fiance who's back home, Ashley. Thanks for putting up with me and allowing me to chase my dream and live my dream. With all that being said, it's been an exciting 5 months in my life. There's been a lot of things that have changed, but with that, change is not always bad. I am honored to be the head coach at Maryville College. I can tell you that it's been a dream of mine. I showed up on campus there February 14, 2001 on a visit, and I've never left. And a lot of people can't say that in the coaching profession, but that place means a lot to me, and I can truly call it home. I know that I am the only head coach, new head coach up here today, but I am familiar with this conference, and I've been a part of it since 2005 in some form of fashion, either as an assistant coach, or as a play caller, and now as a head coach. But there's two things that stand out about this conference. When I try to sell it to recruits or families, first thing that comes to me is class. No matter when we take our team to any other institution, fans, everybody there treats us with class. We try to do the same at Maryville College, but it's very important we can sell that. The other thing is competition. Week in and week out, you have no idea who's going to win the football game. And so, the preseason polls are great, statistics are great, plays of the week, player of the week, but I definitely don't want our guys to get caught up in the numbers because at any time anyone can win on any given day within this conference. Which leads me into really my philosophy. When I got the job, everyone was asking me, what's your vision, what's your philosophy? And there was really three main things that I wanted to surround myself with the characters of man and other people. The first thing was unselfish people. I wanted people around me that did more for others than themselves, which is one of the hardest things to do in society today. Society tells us to get ours. The other one was attitude. I want to be able, you have a choice every day when you wake up. Is this going to be a good day? Is this going to be a bad day? And you're going to have trials and tribulations throughout that. But your attitude is nothing but a collaboration of your thoughts. And we try to tell our kids that, and they have a choice every day and see how blessed they are to play this game that God has created for us. And then finally is work ethic. I want men that want to show up, that want to work, that can be the absolute best they can be, and they're not scared to do that. So the first thing I had to do was retain the guys that were on staff after Coach Rader left. Coach Bailey, Coach Hump, Coach Harris. The success that Maryville College has had, I know Mike Rader and Coach Brummett did a lot for us, but these men right here did a lot as well. And so I'm greatly just thankful to be a part of you. You guys have truly done a great job. And from an alumni perspective, I thank you. Then I had to go hire two new coaches. I hired Zach Hufford and Ryan Hansen. And it's been interesting and fun to watch everybody interact. It's a new group of people. There is a new change at Maryville College, and it is going to be a transition. But I can truly say that I come to work every day with 6 or 7 of my best friends. It's a family-first atmosphere, as everyone else has said here, and there's not a day that I don't get up and I'm not excited to go to work with these men. And then going to our players, I'm not going to stand up here today and mention any particular player. That's not my philosophy. You heard we have a ton of starters coming back. We've had a lot of guys that's had publicity, accolades, so on and so forth. But we're preaching team. We're preaching to do this together. We know that we will not be able to achieve anything we want this year if we start looking at individual players. So there's a few things that I've tried to get them to believe in during spring. And the first was to care for each other. You know, no matter what happens, truly love the man across from you. And also understand that we're all different. Everybody is different. Not everybody's going to be the same, but yet we have to learn to work with each other and care for each other. The next thing is I wanted them to give back. That was something God had put on my heart, was to serve. We actually challenged our young men, split them up into teams. They did 9 different community service projects. One group hosted a 5K on campus, others did car wash, Boys and Girls Club. It was a blessing to watch our guys get in the community and then watch them take the initiative to develop a plan and then go out and carry it out within the community. And the final 2 are pretty simple. I want our guys to listen. You know, you hear all the time, communication is key, and I believe that. However, a lot of people think communication is talking. The other half of that is listening. And so I want our guys to be able to take instruction and be able to say, I understand, I've got it, and the final part is to be accountable. So if we can get our young man to listen, to buy into what we're doing, and when they say, I understand and be accountable for it, I feel like we can achieve everything we want to this year at Maryville College. But I am blessed, and it is a humbling experience for me. I am living my dream, and I'm very thankful for my opportunity. And with that, I'll take any questions.
Coach, you're in your 7th season now. Talk a little bit about how the previous 6 years have shaped your goals, your philosophies for the program now.
Well, something I try to tell our team after a spring ball practice this year was, you know, every day you have a chance to learn. It could be good, it could be bad, but there's a learning experience in every situation and every day. It's your choice if you want to take it or not. But in my time at Maryville College as a player, you know, I tell recruits all the time, I said I won 9 games in 4 years. 5 of those were my senior year. So where we're at right now, I mean, they don't understand how, I mean, they're spoiled. You know, they're just extremely blessed to be able to compete where they're at. But, you know, all the times I look from Coach Wilkes when I arrived to my time with Coach I really as a player and as a coach, and Mike Rader, they're all different men. But all those guys have the same philosophy as I do. And it's not winning football games, it's helping kids. It's helping them grow into men. And, you know, hugging their neck when things are tough, or kick them in the butt when they need to go forward. But all those men, in some form or fashion, in different ways, truly cared about the kid. And that's what I've learned to continue to do.
Thank you, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, head coach Shaun Hayes.